to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running. Toes they gonna take it.
This is what we got to tell.
I've been doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm ready to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome back to another episode of Refuse to Lose. And as you can see, we got 3 historical franchises on the screen right now. My man ain't got his shades on. I think both of y'all should have y'all shades on. It's kind of funny that y'all both got me right here because my team losing and both of y'all winning in y'all divisions right now. But for everybody that's tuned in right now, we got a special episode for you all. So before I introduce the superstars, I got to go from the Joe script. I got to introduce and tell y'all what we're talking about today. And we're not talking about the Cowboys versus the Eagles, so you don't got to waste your time with that one, all right? But you can talk about it in the comments if you want to. Today, we're doing a Friday special panel. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Washington Commanders. It goes down Sunday. This Sunday, 6-2 versus 7-2. Both teams leading their divisions. Both teams running the NFL chess right now because they got all the people that's trying to catch up with them. It's funny that 2 birds is under y'all, and they both going at y'all neck right now.
Oh, boy.
So, Joe, what's going on, Joe, a.k.a. King's Talk Joe? How you feeling?
Hey.
We're brothers.
Hey, listen, man. I'm feeling good. I got my first place brother right here. You know, like you said, it's just funny because how the schedule's lined up. We both have 2 losses. Both of our division rivals are behind us. Played division rivals this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we play those exact teams next week. So he's going to play the Ravens and we play the Eagles next week. So I thought that was interesting how they did that, you know. But
that was nice.
Feeling good. Ready to go to war.
Like you said, they set it up perfectly for the chats. We got my guy RBO Vaughn here. Shout out to you, Vaughn. You know, the episodes is coming out. You know, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. You know, fresh off a bye week, you know, so we were well rested and we're just ready to get active. Just like I'm always ready to get active when I'm on a show, man. So that's all it is to it.
Well, with that being said, I'm gonna step out the way because you know it's Friday. You probably got something to do. The weather in the East Coast is a little shaky right now. It feels like it's a June afternoon or a June evening,
Right.
but we still gotta
Turn me up, 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 up.
Now, before we turn up on this next segment, I got one quote, and it's funny that one coach said it, but I heard it from another coach recently. One coach said, "I'm not big of the term rebuilding. We're reloading," and they call that a Tomlin-ism. Dan Quinn came to DC and said, "I'm not a fan of. We're not rebuilding. What do you say? We're
recalibrating."
There you go. I don't know if he was talking about breaks or something. I don't know what he was talking about, but that, you know, the jokes can write themselves. Now, this is a little strange because both your teams is winning, so I can't say I want to start off with the loser. So in this case, we're gonna start off with the away team, Pittsburgh.
I mean, we the underdogs anyway, so it's only right that I go first. You feel me? I looked on FanDuel. You know what's funny? You know, I parlay. If you want to become a member, superstar member, you can join the parlay chat. There are daily winners. Literally every day somebody wins. So if you want to make some money, do that. But I parlay, right? And I'm like, yo, I might have bet on my Steelers. I'm like, I don't know why I bet on them because we ain't we gonna be the favorites. I saw plus 165 something. I said, whoa, this is we're in uncharted territory right here. Like, when have we played the Redskins / Commanders and not be the favorites since I've been alive? Like, literally, this is the first time since I've been alive this has happened. So what I'm gonna say here is I think my boy's gonna come in there and win for sure. I think it's gonna be a good test for both sides. You know, I think that the Commanders are coming in as the top scoring offense. We're coming in as the top defense at not allowing teams to score. They're coming in as a top rushing defense. We're coming in as a top defensive rushing defense. So it's literally a clash of the best versus the best, you know, in certain areas. Then when you get down to the passing yards, I know we got a Commander fan. I'm not going to speak on his name yet, that has spoke on our pass defense being ranked 21st. See, that kind of fluctuate, you know, because when you look at our defense, we don't blitz. There was a stat that popped up against the Giants game. We blitzed 17% of the time, the lowest in the NFL this year. So that lets y'all know how much faith we got on our line. Our line. I'll tell you all the time, let the best D-line in the league, and I truly believe that. The time when we only had Watt on the line, Highsmith was hurt, Nick Herbert was hurt, we took a hit at our pass defense. It's only right because we wasn't getting home at the same rate because two of our top pass rushers were out. Now we're back healthy. Nick Herbert isn't playing, but who did we just pick up? Preston Smith from the Green Bay Packers, a veteran, a guy that knows how to get after the quarterback, a guy that knows how to stop the run, a guy that plays the same scheme that we play. So I feel like coming off a bye, we have the defense, not necessarily to shut them down, but we have the defense that can go with this team. We got a defense that, out of all the teams they played this year, this is the best defense that they have played all year. When it comes to the best defensive player, they're playing him this weekend. Him, TJ Watt. He's a guy that you could probably go 3 quarters without him doing too much. But when it's time to put all the chips to the table, when it's time for somebody to make a play, TJ Watt always comes through. So I got my faith in TJ Watt and that defense, and I got my faith in Mike Tomlin.
Let's get it. So first, the Commanders are -3 against the Steelers. When you are home, you get 3 points. So basically, it's a pick'em game. It's 0-0. You know, now don't get me wrong. On DraftKings, I use DraftKings. I don't use FanDuel. DraftKings, I send you an email. Make sure you reply. But you know, more fans there bet on us than they did on the Steelers. So I'll get you on that. All right, a little bit over 50% bet on us. But I got us winning this game. First, Javon, I agree with almost everything you said about y'all team. You know, like they got the best defensive player in the NFL, which is TJ Watt. This is the best defense we will be playing this week that we play all season. They are fresh off of a bye week, which is advances Pittsburgh Steelers. The 2 pieces they traded for at the trade deadline, both of them are active this weekend. The piece that we trade for, he's inactive this weekend, so he's not playing. We don't have Brian Robinson. B-Rob is not playing right now, so that's also another thing. So this game says, you know what? The Commanders might lose this game. So I just want everybody that's listening. When the Commanders win this game, because I believe we're going to win this game, I don't want to hear y'all ain't playing nobody because this is a fun thing. I think Pittsburgh Steelers are a good team. I think they're a playoff team every year. The one thing they were missing was quarterback play. And then all year they've been having okay to good quarterback play, especially with Russell Wilson last 2 games. Now, my keys to the game are this. 3 things. Number 1, red zone efficiency. Now, both teams at times, well, with Justin Fields, they were much better, I feel like. But with Russell Wilson, at times, they struggle, especially against the Giants in the red zone. We struggle in the red zone. But here's the thing. We can get to the red zone. I mean, I don't know if y'all know this. We get to the red zone 48% of our drives. 48% of our drives, we get to the red zone, which is the highest percentage since 2000. So we get to the red zone, all right? The thing is, are we going to punch it in? Now, you look at when we play the Giants. It's only 2 games we didn't punch it in the red zone. The Giants game. We didn't punch it in. We got there. Every possession we got there, we didn't punch it in. What happened in the next game? We scored a touchdown every single drive except for one. Every single drive. The other game, Chicago Bears, we were moving, we was getting the red zone, but we come punching in. Things happen. We had penalties. I thought Ertz caught that pass. It's all good, right? Things happen. The very next game, we handled business in the red zone. So going to this game, we understand that red zone efficiency will be important. And I feel like from what I've been watching across the league, as far as offenses, we execute our offense. We are one of the best executed offense in the league, in my opinion. I feel like we're almost always all on time. Always on time. And the Ravens are up there, you know what I'm saying? But in the Detroit Lions, they execute very well. But we're up there too. So that's one thing we got to do. Number 2, win the possession game. Both of these teams take care of the ball. Both of these teams. We only had 3 giveaways the whole year. The Steelers have 5. But we're leading the league. All right. So we don't turn the ball over. So do the Steelers, you know. So, you know, I was gonna throw the shades on Chris, but he first place. I ain't see him with his shade. I said, I ain't gonna throw him on right now. And then I ain't open up the show. Tomo did, so I'm chilling right now. All right.
I was looking for mine.
You looking for if Javon had his, I was gonna put him on, but he didn't have. I'm gonna leave it alone. So yeah, taking care of the ball. So I feel like whoever gets that extra possession might win this game. The Steelers are top. I think they forced 11 turnovers this year so far. I think they did. They're like 15. Top 15, my bad, top 3, top 4, something like that. Now, our first 5 games, we forced 0 turnovers, but we have forced 7 in the since the Ravens game. So we are starting to take the ball away also. So that's that. And my last point is TJ Watt. Don't let TJ Watt wreck the game. One thing TJ Watt is, people talk about his pass rush. He's probably the best run stopper also in the NFL. He does a great job stopping the run. Not having B-Rob is going to hurt us a little bit. The last time we didn't have B-Rob and it really affected us was against the Ravens. It was another big game we had. We didn't have B-Rob and we didn't do a great job on the ground. Although the Ravens are the best rush defense in the league. I just saw the New York Giants run up and down the field on Pittsburgh, so I do feel a little confident running the ball against Pittsburgh, but not as effective as if we had B-Rob. But I still think we can run the ball because we got Jalen Daniels. One of the reasons why they struggle against the Giants because you got to worry about Daniel Jones. They did a great job with Daniel Jones, but Tracy did a great job against them. And he didn't even play the whole game. He got hurt. So I feel like we will have some success right there. So I got us winning. You didn't do a score. I'm going to do a score right here. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I was looking at DraftKings, the over and under. It's 45. The over under is 45. I'm gonna take the over on that. I would say the score is gonna be 28-24 Commanders.
You got a couple comments here too, Vaughn, but unless you respond.
It's the jokester. He just likes to crack jokes. I don't look for no type of football talk. It just jokes. So back to the football talk. So I agree with a lot of things that you said, Joe, as far as how y'all can win, all that good stuff. And not having B-Rob is really going to kill y'all, I think, in my opinion, because y'all don't have that physical back in the backfield no more. You're going to need that when you play a team like us. I don't see Eckler being able to run all over us. I do like the schemes that y'all run with and things of that nature because, like you said, you got to watch Daniels. You got to be mindful of what Daniels is going to do, But for me, we got a young rookie middle linebacker and Wilson. I always forget his first name. I always want to say Logan, but I know it's not Logan. Wilson out of NC State. And he tells me he's not used to, because it was like from the Giants game. He's not used to playing on a team full of great defenders. Peyton, that's his name. Yeah. He's not used to being on a team full of great defenders. So what he likes to do, he said that he can, he can instead of him having to make all the plays, he had to learn how to, not overshoot things, stay in his lane, be disciplined, because he know He don't have to set the edge from the middle no more. He got TJ Watt and them guys. So that's why a lot of those cutbacks kept happening, because a lot of their runs came from him cutting back and things like that. You know, Daniel Jones holding the ball just a little longer. Like you say, Joe, we got to worry about the run. Now, for me, the number one key for our defense is not stopping our run game. I don't think we'll have problems stopping the actual run game. I think it's Jaden Daniels escaping, getting those extra runs, those third downs. Like, I watched that Browns game. It was so many times. It was a free runner, and all he did was whoop, one move and get like 5-10 yards. I'm like, yo, those supposed to be sacks, you know. So if we can contain that, don't allow him to get out and dance on us. If we can continue, because he hasn't seen it. Like, I'm telling you, Joe, we send pressure all game. If you watch our games, which call Daniel Jones looked all right in the beginning until the end, because that pressure kept coming all night. Like the first quarter, Highsmith probably hit Daniel Jones like 4 times. He stood there and made those passes. I'm not saying Daniels can't sit in there and take hits all night, you know, but he hasn't won against this type of monster though. You know, I truly want to see what he can do against this type of line, and I truly want to see what our line is going to do, because right now it feels like everything's going your way. Like I can't even lie. It's like that's the one thing I'm nervous about. That's like the main thing I'm really nervous about. It's like y'all time right now. It's like everything's happening for y'all, because I bring up the Bears game to Mark. And speaking of Mark, you got a Commander fan named Mark in the chats. If y'all want to join the chat, you will get a little bit of this. It's entertainment all day, man. And Mark is one of the prime examples of entertainment. I'm telling you. This dude came out his mouth and said they're going to beat us by, at minimum, 14 points. And we might have to put in Russell Wilson. Not Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. That's what he said. He said we might end up having to put in Justin Fields. And he said our defense can't stop them. That's literally what he said. So let's go back to the Bears game. The Bears is the best defense y'all played that's compared to us. I looked at the yards per game, points per game, and takeaways. They're pretty much as good as us in all those numbers. They scored 18 points. Now, people are going to say, oh, you know, and then y'all got the Hail Mary. People are going to say, oh, if y'all watch that game, who's in control? What is a good defense supposed to do? Good defense supposed to keep the offense in the game. And that's what that defense did. And that offense popped at the end, and they got a touchdown. But y'all end up getting the Hail Mary and winning, you know. However, without that Hail Mary, like that's miraculous, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really see y'all putting up almost 30 points on us, bro. Like, I don't. The only team that did that was the Colts. They put up 27 on us. And that's because Joe Flacco came in there and he was just diming us all over the place. And I don't see Jaden doing that to us. Like, when I watched that game, Flacco was diming us like crazy. Like, we couldn't even get to Flacco. So my score, I'm gonna give it 28-17. I think that our defense and our ability to run, because y'all cannot stop the run. Y'all are at the bottom of the league in rush defense right now. Y'all, you spoke about how we couldn't stop Tracy. Y'all can't stop nobody, you know? And what have we been doing great lately? Running the ball. So if we run the ball well on y'all, I feel like we can win this game. Because we will be able to control the game and time of possession.
All right. First of all, we are at home. We are undefeated at home this year. All right. Also, I understand. You think that with the pressures, you know, you said Daniel Jones, the pressure kept coming. My boy Jaden Daniels is better against, like, they ain't played nobody. Oh, they only play the Bucks and the Ravens. Did y'all know that his QBR and his completion percentage is much higher when he played against the Bucks and the Ravens versus everybody else? Against the Bucks and the Ravens, the Bucks, Ravens, and the Bears. The Bears over 500 too. QBR 83 against the over 500 teams. All right, QBR. Let's got distracted. QBR 83 versus 500 above teams. Against 500 below teams 74. Completion percentage is 77 against 500 above. Against below is 69. So when he's playing better teams, he rises to the occasion. He does. So the things you say about Jaden Daniels, I don't worry about that. I know Mike Tomlin got like a good rookie record. You know, what's his record again? Like
24-6.
24-6. Now, here's the thing. Jaden Daniels is different. He's not your typical rookie. And last year, Tomlin lost to 2 rookies. He lost to DTR and he lost to CJ Stroud. And last time I checked, my boy's having a better year than both of them dudes. Now, DTR, it's a division game. I think half his losses against the Browns quarterbacks, Brian Wheaton, DTR, and somebody else. But Jaden Daniels and who? No, I'm talking about it was another Browns dude too. Yeah, I think like half. Yeah, it was like you got one more Browns guy. I think.
Thought you were just bringing up rookies. My bad.
I did too. The Tomo guy keeps saying he like to say Dak. He like to say that. Go ahead.
That's the only thing I can do this year.
It was CJ Stroud, Carson Wentz, Dak, Brandon Wheaton, DTR, and I forgot the other Browns one. It was one more Browns player. But Jaden Daniels gonna be the 7th because here's the thing: he's not your typical rookie. He's beating all the odds, like you said, Vaughn. This is like our year, right? And that's what you said. Like he's beating all the odds. First 7-2 start since 1996. They didn't make the playoffs that year, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all will put money up that we're gonna make the playoffs. I mean, I think if we had to pick the over and under on playoffs or not, is the over. All right, so he's gonna break that streak. All right, so I came across this stat right here how he's not your ordinary rookie. He's the 4th QB in NFL history that took over a team that lost 12 games or more, which we did, and had 100 QB rating in his first 7 starts. First 8 starts. CJ Stroud is in our top 5 to top 4 also with 101 QB rating. Jaden Daniels 107. The only player that got a higher QB rating than him is Kurt Warner at 99. You remember what happened 99, right?
Madden came up.
They won Super Bowl.
They won Super Bowl, yeah.
And then he won MVP the next year. Could have won that year, but you know he was a first year starter. It was hating. But my thing is he's not your ordinary rookie, right? Second player in NFL history to have a pass rating of 90+ in each of his 5 career road games. That's the road games, and we at home. So my thing is, I get it. You know, he's a rookie. I get it against Daniel Jones, against Aaron Rodgers, against Justin Herbert with no receivers and a backup. Against who else y'all play? Against all these other guys, they might have crumbled under pressure. JD doesn't crumble under pressure. The higher the pressure, the better. The New York Giants, last time I checked, they led the league in sacks. JD walked away from that game with 0 sacks. And that was the most they blitzed the whole season. That's the only time they didn't walk away with a sack. So what's that word you said? Recalibrate, Tomo? That's what we do. We adjust from game to game. They know coming to this game, TJ Watt is a problem. Just like we walk into the Bengals game. Hendricks was dominating the Chiefs the game before us. We held them in check. We walk into the Browns. Myles Garrett was dominating the game before. He had 0 tackles. Now, am I saying TJ Watt gonna have 0 tackles? No. But TJ Watt is not gonna have a TJ Watt game out there. We're not gonna allow him to have a TJ Watt game. That's just what it is.
That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine. We got Highsmith too.
You got. Oh man.
Oh Lord.
What's going on? You lucky I ain't got my glasses on. I couldn't do the first place thing. What's going on?
What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
Surprise visit. I'm at work right now, but I couldn't stand to hear Javon say my name and like I'm not, please come in and clear myself. Yeah, I did say we're gonna beat them by 14. 28-14 probably gonna be the final score. That's if y'all even get 14 points. You know what I'm saying? If Russell had 100 yards by the 4th quarter, that'd be great. I mean, that'd be, I know you saying, I'm talking too trash or too. You don't understand how good our team is right now, and your defense is still, going through things. The Giants.
And what about your defense?
50 yards if the Giants wanted to.
What about your defense?
My defense is getting better every week. We ain't had 100-yard. But Daniel Jones had 39 yards in the first 3 quarters to the 4th quarter.
So let's do this, Mark.
In the game before that, Caleb Williams had 39 yards in the first 3 quarters.
So let's do this. Now that you here,
better and the pass defense in the first doing a little bit better, I think. And just like I was telling you, I know you really high on your D line, but I'm really high on our O line. You know, Brandon Coleman hasn't given up a sack the whole season, or Tyler Biadasz. Oh man,
Y'all haven't played our line yet. Y'all haven't played the line with 4 guys that are getting home.
Good defensive ends and good linemen. We erased Myles Garrett from the Browns game, like we
I
did
got you, Carter.
with Tony Snell, and 0-0-0
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, hit the button. Hold up.
TJ Watt gonna have the same stuff. He ain't gonna do nothing in 60 minutes. The whole game, nothing.
Hold up.
All right, so I was waiting for Mark once he got on because I seen he was backstage. So I was like, Mark, I'm gonna let Mark get his rebuttal. But 199, shout out to Carter. Who is y'all X factor?
Who, the Giants? I mean, who, the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Commanders?
I'm asking for both teams. I'm gonna start with you, Mark, because you just got here. Give you some airtime. Go ahead.
So the X factor for us, it's gonna be Frankie Louisville. You know why I say Frankie Louisville? Frankie Louisville plays next to Bobby Wagner. And a lot of the defense, when he plays well, the defense plays well. Like, it really follows up. So, I mean, when they blitz him or put him in them packages where he got to go get Russell Wilson, and if he get to Russell Wilson, that's going to, like, I'm not worried about the offense. No X factor in the offense. Jada Daniels the X factor offense. But the defense is what's going to have to win us the game. I feel like we're going to be able to score at will, but we're going to have to stop y'all at will. One thing I can say about Russell Wilson is that he's an actual quarterback. He throw people open. I still like Russell Wilson. So, I mean, I ain't got nothing against him. Najee Harris is trash. I'm going to always have the same thing to say about him. Najee ain't going to have 50 yards against us. Your backup running back, y'all might have less than 100 yards rushing throughout the game. Russell Wilson going to have to win y'all this game. And I know our rush defense is bad, but we're going to pick it up against y'all because y'all running back's not that good. So this is trash talk. This is trash talk right here.
That's all it is, because you're not making sense. Last three games. Let me tell you why. Our running backs are nothing. Last 3 games, Najee Harris has been over 100 yards. Let me finish talking. Joe, I want to address Joe right quick because you just hopped in. I don't want to lose my thought. Joe and Mark actually brought up y'all shut down. What's the guy name? Myles Garrett, right? Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett on that Browns defensive line. They got Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith. Who else they got?
I don't know.
All right. Who the other player? Who the other player y'all say y'all shut down again?
Hendrickson from the Bengals.
Henderson is on one side. Who else they got on their line?
I don't know.
Okay. And let's talk about the Giants. They got
Dexter
Lawrence, and then they got Brian Burns on the left. He on the right side, I think, right?
Did nothing.
Okay. We have a complete line. We have Highsmith on one side, and we have TJ Watt on the other side. And in the middle, we have Cam Hayward. So we have 3 elite linemen at each side. So this isn't Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith. This is not that. This isn't Dexter Lawrence. This is 3 studs on the line. Then we have a backup in Preston Smith that can come in and give us good minutes. So our line, we have a deep line. Mark, you keep laughing and all that. And then, Joe, you brought up since the Ravens game, y'all got 7 takeaways, right? Since the Ravens game, the quarterbacks that y'all play have been Andy Dalton, Caleb Williams, and Daniel Jones. No disrespect to y'all. The same thing you said to me about us playing half of a Herbert, us playing against the Jets, us playing against y'all haven't done that against.
We picked up Lamar. Include Lamar.
Okay, listen, y'all had to pick Miss Lamar, but you said since the Ravens game.
That's
I'm telling you about
the Ravens and above. We had a time with the Ravens.
Right, and then you brought up Jaden's QBR against the Ravens and the Bucks. Their defense is nowhere near as good as ours, bro. You know that, right?
The Bears.
Huh?
What about the Bears?
The Bears' offense is trash for real.
What about the defense?
The defense, listen, just like how you said last year, Mike Tomlin lost to CJ Stroud and he lost to DTR. Do you know who his quarterback was? You know how terrible our offense was? Kenny Pickett, right? When your offense can't produce, what happens to your defense, Joe?
You're on the field a lot, yeah.
Our defense on the field the most last year because of that. This is a different situation. We have an offense that can keep the other team's defense off the field. Mark talks about Najee and all that. However, look at the numbers. If you look, our running backs have more yards than your running backs. You know that, right? We
My
have
running
more.
back ain't played the last 3 weeks, but okay.
I'm just,
And on top of that, every running back we have in our running back room averages 4.5 yards a carry. Can y'all
I
say
don't
the same
listen.
thing?
Y'all running the ball well. I listen. This team, me and you, I can
Okay.
look and give y'all props. Y'all running the ball well.
Okay.
We running the ball well as well, Mark. I don't know what you look at
The
and what
last
makes
3
you think
games,
just
this about the
because
whole season. The last 3 games y'all ran the ball well. That don't mean y'all consistent.
Mark is this not is the football season not as it goes on? Did I have another commander friend that speaks logical with me, right? And he says we have a whole rack of new people on our defense. So it only makes sense that our defense gets better as the year go on. Do you not agree with that?
That is
So
true.
why can't my team get better as the year go on? Did we not change quarterbacks in the middle of the season? Yes or no? Did we not have 3 or 4 linemen get hurt? How many linemen on the O-line
You
have
didn't
y'all
even
had
really
hurt?
change your quarterbacks in the middle of the season. You were sticking on this Justin Fields train.
Mark,
So,
don't stop flipping stuff. I'm telling you
I'm not
what's going
flipping
on.
anything.
I'm telling you what's going on. I'm saying you acting like you're talking about only 3 weeks. Football season is like that. Teams
It's
get hot
literally,
in
we've
the
been
last
rushing
3
the
weeks and they
same
take
way
off.
since
We
the
see this all
beginning
the
of the
time.
season. We've been rushing the same way since the beginning of the season. Y'all just getting acclimated to it, and that don't even mean y'all consistent with it.
No, we're not just getting acclimated to running, Mark. We've been running the ball pretty well. We just been running the ball really good these last 3 games. Been
last 3
running
games is
really
the
good.
best running games y'all had in a long time. Not even just this season, probably last season too.
So what's your point? And
That
what's the
it's
point of
not
you saying that?
just because you had that the last 3 games don't mean it's gonna happen against us. It's not consistent.
So just because, so Joe just said since the Ravens game, y'all had 7 turnovers, takeaways. Just because y'all had 7 takeaways, y'all like, come on, get them off the screen, man. Joe, let's get back to talking logical, bro. Joe, back to you. All right, Mark, you got anything else to say? All right, Joe.
I'm gonna bring Mark back up. Go ahead.
Yeah, Joe. My
Shout out
point
to Blaze
is,
with
bro.
199. He said you cooking, Bob.
Thank you, brother Blaze. My thing is, Joe. Yes, we have seen him lose to CJ Stroud and DTR, but our offense hasn't been half as potent as it is now. Yes, everybody's going to say we just played the Giants and the Jets and we have to show more. I agree. I'm not 100% on Russ right now. I have to see more, but I'm way more confident in this team and our defense because we have an offense. And this is the first team y'all going to play. I know on paper and for the whole year, our offense hasn't been good, but you're gonna play a solid offense and a really good defense. It's the first team y'all playing like that, bro.
All right, look. I'm gonna talk now. Marking my
I
nerve
know.
here. So look,
Oh, you ain't seen him backstage neither?
I did, but I ain't
Oh.
even gonna bring him right there. But
You
you
want to
brought
show
up
like the Undertaker.
so I brought up the fact that y'all got ran over against the Giants, right? And you gave
Right.
me basically an excuse, in my opinion. It was like, oh, the guy, he's not used to having a team. Once again,
No.
you brought up the Bears game. The defense job is to keep us out of the end zone. You tell me what they did to keep us out of the end zone. 2 of those times we got in the end zone, it was a flag on us. It was a false start on us. And one was an ineligible man downfield. And then the last one, Zach Ertz caught the pass, but because it was a close call, they called it incomplete. It was a close call. They called it incomplete. So, and we moved up and down the field. So we didn't get in the end zone because of mistakes that we made. I get it. They're a good defense. And they lead at the time. They were like second or third in turnovers. We walked away with 0 turnovers.
Who
So
you talking about again?
we talking about the Bears.
Yeah, okay.
We walked away with 0 giveaways that whole game. So
Fact.
when I look at y'all, right, I watch almost every game. I actually watch every game. I watched Dak Prescott light this defense up. Dak Prescott gave the ball to y'all 3 times, but he moved the ball up and down the field the whole game. But he
With
gave the
Justin
ball to
Fields.
y'all 3 times and still won. I get it. You had Justin Fields. It was a different situation. Y'all couldn't really, y'all didn't have a potent offer like I do right now. But Dak, almost every time Dak hit the field, he was moving that ball. I saw that.
Yeah.
So Jaden Daniels, I look at Jaden Daniels and our offense compared to that. No disrespect to the Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. They offense is not flowing this year. When I watch them play, I'm disgusted. I can't recognize the Cowboys. They don't move the ball, but they moved it very well against y'all in Pittsburgh. We are at home. We are at home. This is a different ball game. We're not going to Pittsburgh. I get it. Pittsburgh fans travel. They do. They go bring their terrible towels. We go bring the burger. And it's gonna be burger and go all over the stadium. Shout out to Mitchell. So my thing is, when JD is back there, I just show you to know you poo-poo on the Ravens defense, all that stuff. Last time I checked, the Ravens, when they played the Bills, and when they play, who else they played prime time? The Bills, and who else they played this year? And they blew
The
them out.
Bucks.
The Chiefs and the Chiefs.
Bucks.
Oh, you said
The
blew them out.
Bucks.
The Bucks.
The
Yeah,
Bucks.
they beat the
Okay,
Bucks.
the Bucks. Yeah.
The Bucks made it a better game at the end, but you know.
Yeah. No, they had injuries. So I'm gonna go past that one. All right, but my thing is, Jaden Daniels is a different breed. He's different. I get it. You got TJ Watt, you got Highsmith, you got all these guys on the D line. You just went and got Preston Smith. I get it, Javon. But our offensive line is overachieving and calling everybody eyes every single game. So I'm not like the offense. That's the least of my problems. The things I'm thinking about is the defense. I know Russell Wilson, let's throw the deep ball. Like he should throw it up, and then you never know what's gonna happen. It could be a pass interference call, or whatever. But my X factor for this game is gonna be Noah Brown. I think Noah Brown is gonna have a sneaky good game this game. So that's my X factor.
All right, can I say something? I'm sorry, Mark. But Joe,
Go ahead.
I brought that up to say we're learning from our mistakes. I didn't bring it up for no excuse. I'm bringing it up to say we're learning from our mistakes. That's why I'm bringing that up. I'm not saying it's an excuse at all. So you are so you keep talking about JD this, JD that. I gotta see. I gotta see. I just gotta see. I'm not saying JD not good enough to win. My thing is when y'all can't stop the run, you know what I'm saying? And then the way our offense has been playing, I don't think y'all gonna be able to stop us from putting up points, to be honest. And then against that Giants game, same thing happened with us. First drive straight downfield, and what happened? Penalty on us. That's why we didn't score. You said we struggled against the Giants. We shot ourselves in the foot a lot of times against the Giants. And then you brought up when we played against when Justin Fields was in the game against the Cowboys. Did you forget what happened that game? Highsmith wasn't playing. Nick Herbert got hurt. I said our pass defense took a hit once our line got hurt, but we're back fully healthy. So I feel like that's not going to be that. Like quarterbacks aren't going to be able to sit in the pocket like they did that game because we wasn't getting too much pressure because we only had Watt on one end and they kept sending chips and throwing quick passes on that side and doing a lot of smart things to take them out. And we didn't have nobody on that other end to rectify. Because you saw what happened when Nick Herbert was in. He got like 2 sacks, I believe, or something like that. So I don't think that's going to be an issue because we're healthy, coming off a bye. And we played our defense. I listened to the interviews. Our defense felt like they played terrible against the Giants. So they're trying to make amends. Trust me. It's not going to be a cakewalk.
So what I'm seeing here now, and I'm going to let you go, Mark, is it seemed like the common opponent that gave both of y'all fits is this one team that I know my team could beat up on. Is the Giants. I just had to take one shot.
But the Giants are a divisional opponent. So that's
a division game.
It's a division game. And I brought up y'all struggle with the run game with the Giants. I brought up the red zone deficiencies that we both had penalties and stuff. I mentioned y'all had penalties in the beginning. And you said learning from your mistakes. That's what we do all year, Vaughn.
That's cool.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
That's cool, Joe. I'm not saying y'all don't have to learn from y'all mistakes.
You brought up you leading your hat on the Chicago game, how we couldn't get in the end zone.
That's the best defense y'all played.
Yes,
only top defense.
And I'm telling you, just like you said, we shot ourselves in the foot and we fixed it. That's what we do. We fix errors as the game goes on. So go ahead.
It's all. See, you think I think.
Oh, sorry. And lastly, Jaden was Mr. Ribs that game. If you watch that game, he had a bunch of short throws because the man messed up ribs. But go ahead. He's healthy now.
You let me lose my train of thought just now, Joe. You told me hold up.
The Bears defense. Talking about the Giants.
You bringing up Preston Smith like we ain't get rid of him.
I think that's a good move. He's a depth piece. Keep y'all fresh.
Man, he's okay. He's not even that good.
But he's a backup though.
He used to be good.
He's a backup to the backup for real.
He gonna be a part of their rotation.
Yeah, you probably right. I thought that was a good pickup.
It's a death pickup. Mark don't understand that type of
I
stuff.
didn't say it was. I didn't say it was a bad. I didn't say it was a good or bad pickup.
28-17 is crazy in my opinion. You know, I think
How
that's
though?
crazy.
How?
28-17 is crazy, but I can't
First
say
of all,
28-14.
y'all at home. We are at home. That's number
That's your
one.
score, Mark.
All right, that's number one. Number
28-14.
two, you just said yourself, I gotta see Russell Wilson. I'm not sold Russell Wilson.
That's me. That's my belief.
Yes, and that's
Listen.
your belief. And you talking about run, bro? Our run defense been in trouble all year, but we still are climbing the defensive charts. We are top 10 pass defense. I mean, we bring numbers, right? Top 10 pass defense. So why are we assuming like Russell Wilson not gonna? Why are we assuming he's gonna put up 28 points?
Because he think they got two great receivers on their team.
No, we don't. I don't think we got two great. I haven't got one great receiver. Y'all don't have no cornerback that can
Y'all
check
got
him.
Pickens.
Y'all have no cornerback that can check him.
And y'all have no cornerback who check Terry McLaurin.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, don't. Go ahead, say Joey Porter if you want to.
It's a disrespect. I'm talking about. All year, who has stopped Terry McLaurin?
You said who has stopped him?
Who has stopped Terry McLaurin? He's our really only
and say the teams that we play don't have good corners.
He gets his every game. Every game.
Go and say the teams that we play don't have good corners.
I'm not saying he's Joe.
So look.
I don't think it's disrespectful for me to say that we got somebody to check Scary Terry because we got good cornerback.
You said you had somebody to stop George Pickens.
Yes, I have somebody that if I have somebody that I have faith in that I feel like can get the best out of Terry. Y'all don't have nobody that y'all have faith in. Name one person y'all have faith in against Pickens. Name them. Faith.
Mike, no. I get you. Joey Porter Jr. is a better cornerback than
I like Dante Jackson too, Joe. Dante.
One-on-one. I'm not saying you're a bum. One-on-one.
Do you not see him checking Neighbors? He had made some good plays on Neighbors, bro. Neighbors is like that too.
And what did Mike do with Neighbors?
Who?
Our rookie Mike. What did he do against Neighbors last game?
What did I say? What did
I didn't watch that game. I can't speak on that. I didn't watch our game.
What did DJ Moore do against us? Mike checked on the whole game. What did he do against us?
DJ Moore.
Mike from Michigan been getting better ever since that ever since the Bengals game, bro. He a rookie. He's an inside corner, but he been playing on the outside. Since that Bengals game, he's been getting better every game. Literally, that's why our pass has been getting better.
Scary Terry, DJ Moore is a different type of receiver than Pickens is. Those are two different type of receivers for real. Like DJ Moore is more of a smaller, stocky guy. Like Pickens will moss you. Like DJ Moore not doing that. Like you can just throw it up and Pickens is gonna shield you off and do stuff like that. Like they're two different type of receivers. So and the thing about Pickens, he's very unorthodox. Like he don't run not like it ain't normal. It's weird. That's why you see that play against the Giants. He caught the ball doing weird spins and stuff, so unorthodox, but nobody couldn't tackle him. So I don't think it's a disrespect for me to say we got somebody that can stop him because y'all don't have nobody that y'all have faith in. And on y'all secondary for real, you got a rookie that you trying to praise up, but you ain't really got no faith in him on no Allen all game with no Pickens, bro. You don't.
You're not gonna
don't.
But I have faith in my cornerback.
You're not gonna do that.
Y'all don't
defense like that. But we don't play defense like that.
All game. You're not gonna do that.
You won't put him on the island. Guaranteed.
We're not doubling.
Put him on the island is going to.
Joe, we got respect for Terry. Joe, our cornerback said, Dante Jackson said he got respect for Terry. Terry's a class act. He's an excellent receiver. He can do it all on the field, and he praises his teammates. I got respect for y'all. I'm just saying our defense is like that. Like we had our moments where we bend it. We had moments when we bend, but we don't break that off. We don't really break. You talk about teams getting the red zone against us all the time. Hold on. You talk about teams getting the red zone against us. Do you know we the number one red zone defense as far as touchdowns? Did you know that?
You know we the number one.
Did you know that, Joe?
Offense?
Okay,
hold up. Time out.
Mark, let me finish my point, bro. We're number one red zone defense as far as allowing touchdowns. Did y'all know that? So teams do drive on us a lot, but they don't get in the end zone.
Do you know 49% of our drives end in touchdowns? I know Joe just said the stat.
Like y'all.
I agree with that, Joe.
Offense like us.
I agree. I started off my whole thing saying it's gonna be a test for both.
No.
And they yelling.
We talk about y'all haven't played anything remotely close to our offense.
Nothing close.
Year. Not even close. Who y'all play all year? We talking about who we played. Y'all haven't played not one if I top of my head, not one good offense. You mentioned the Bears, how the Bears are somewhat like y'all, but y'all played literally like one good offense the whole year. So I can really, because last year your defense wasn't as good. Your defense wasn't as good. But I can honestly say this year, your defense kind of overhyped probably because of the opponents y'all play. Y'all played the Broncos. Y'all played the Chargers, who are not a good offensive team. Y'all played the Colts, who put up 27 on y'all with Joe Flacco. Y'all played the Raiders. Y'all played the Jets. And y'all played the
Falcons.
Giants. Y'all did play the Falcons week 1. I give you that. And the reason why TJ Watt wrecked that game, he did, because Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins when he gets pressure.
So what are you saying? So TJ Watt can't wreck y'all game?
You can't sit here and just say we haven't played nobody like y'all played people.
I'll tell you right now, Vaughn, TJ Watt's not gonna wreck that game.
Listen, y'all keep acting like y'all don't play somebody. Who have y'all played?
We're not saying that. That's you saying that.
I never said we played anybody. I never said we played anybody.
We haven't played nobody.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. So
I'm confused now.
Hold on. Let's get some clarity here, because right now I got let me beat a mustache of reasoning. So look. Joe said you all haven't played a good offense like y'all's all year. And Von's is saying y'all haven't played a defense like this. So y'all basically arguing, y'all offsetting y'all points.
That's what I'm doing, because he said he brought up, we never played defense like ours.
But Joe, I started off by saying this is going to be our test because we never played y'all number one, top rushing defense, top scoring offense, top offense versus the top defense. It's going to be a big test for both ends because y'all haven't really played a team like us and we haven't played a team like y'all. Yes, y'all played the Bears, but their offense isn't that good because they have a rookie quarterback. We don't have a rookie quarterback. Our offense is better than the Bears.
They came in off like 2 career high. Well, I ain't gonna say
against who, Mark? Look who they played. They played bums.
Who did they play, Javon?
The Jaguars and I think the Panthers or somebody. They played bums. Stop it.
So
the Bears aren't a good team. They're not.
All right, look.
Let me read the super chat right quick. Shout out to Blaze with the 199. He adding fuel to the fire, but he said bringing in Mark, messing up the debate, the one-on-one.
He's an Eagle. I ain't worried about him.
But like, listen, Javon is right. This is the best defense we're gonna play. It's the best offense they're gonna play. There's an elite playmaker on both sides. Their playmaker on defense is TJ Watt, which is your freaking nature, and our playmaker is Jaden Daniels, who's also kind of a freaking nature also. So it's gonna be a good game.
That's what I started with.
28-17. Nah. How you gonna say Mark is ridiculous for saying we're gonna win by at least 14, but you come and say you're gonna win by 11?
Because he said at least 14.
But you said,
Joe, because I really think, I think like my defense is built to win the Super Bowl this year. That's what we're built for. The only thing holding us back is our offense. The offense hasn't fully cranked up, but I feel like it can get there. Our offensive line is healthy. Russ, third week, you know what I'm saying? Bye week, more work. Like we're getting better and better. If you've been watching, you see it. So I feel like if we keep projecting like what I've seen, we have a gauntlet ahead of us. Only thing I'm afraid of, I must say, we got the Ravens next week. But we're a well-coached team. I don't expect this to happen. For us to be looking ahead to the Ravens, I don't really expect that to happen because a lot of people is hyping y'all up right now. Right? Rightfully so, because y'all hot. However, this is a different monster y'all coming in. That's all I'm saying. We're a tough out right now. We're a tough out right now.
Before I leave, let me say this because like the last time our offense did what our offense did, basically they won a Super Bowl. So as good as your defense is, as good as you saying your defense is, even though y'all ranked 21st in pass, y'all 21st in pass defense, and the last couple games y'all been giving up a lot of run. You know, y'all ground game hasn't been the best on defense, and y'all walk into a situation where we are literally flying high, and everything is working in our nature. I feel like I ain't gonna say Kansas City Chiefs because normally they got the refs on their side, but we got luck. I ain't gonna say not just luck, but like we're different. It's not the same team. It's not the same Commanders team as last year. It's not the same management. It's not the same coach. It's not even the same players. There's 30 new players on the team. So all the stuff that you thinking, Washington did this last year, so they're gonna do this year. Or Washington they always do this, but this not the same team. It's not the same. All this is brand new to me. I haven't seen my team win like that. I haven't seen my team win like this. Like the last time we were 7-2 was 96. I was 6 years old, but I wasn't watching football like that. So I mean, I wasn't. Like people say what they want. I wasn't watching sports like that. I didn't understand it the way I do now. But like, if you look at the way that everything that I be talking about now is basically a part of the documentary that we're making. Jaden Daniels, the first rookie quarterback to do all this other type stuff, and now we're gonna come in and Mike Tomlin is what 22-6 versus rookies. Let me 22-7 because we're not losing on Sunday. And I'm saying that because I'm about to leave. I gotta go. I gotta finally about to close. T-Mobile closed at 8:00. If you ain't got a T-Mobile phone, come holler at me. But I had to plug it out there. But like I was saying, like we are like we're not what you're used to. We're not what you're used to. We're not even what we're used to. So like,
Neither are we.
and I know you're saying what you're saying, but everyone knows how Russell Wilson gets. Russell Wilson don't have perfect seasons. He's up and down sometimes. Yes, y'all been doing good, but Russell ain't been like A1 every game. So Washington is learning how to capitalize on mistakes that other teams make. We scoring on drives when we get turnovers. We score on those drives. We didn't used to do that if we did do it because we couldn't move the ball on offense.
And
Now
we're
it don't matter
defense, though.
who we play on offense because our quarterback can run. Now on like y'all defense, yes, y'all have the best defensive player in the NFL. I told y'all that week 2 or week 3. Y'all got TJ Watt, best defensive player in the NFL. But we got Jaden Daniels, and this might be the most electrifying player that we've seen at the quarterback position ever.
Stop it.
All right, hold on. All right,
Lamar Jackson is playing, bro.
Hold on.
Stop
Lamar Jackson ain't do what he did his first year, bro. Like it's the first
It's not
game.
because Lamar. It's not Lamar. I do
Nah,
want to
electric though, Mark. Come on, man. Michael Vick too, bro. Come on, Mark.
Hold on. While Mark is on.
Time out. My man is a rookie. Y'all gotta realize y'all play with
Mark,
people
I know you
that
about
have
to
time.
go. Let Joe get his question
Hold
off.
on, while Mark is on. Vaughn, I'm gonna say it again. Everybody in the chat called Mark crazy for saying they're gonna win by at least 14 points. At home, when Vaughn come on here and say they're gonna win by 11, which is 3 points, less than what Mark said, on the road. How was that not crazy? Like for real, like how's what Mark said is crazy?
You know why?
You saying it's not crazy.
You know why? Mark made it sound like a blowout. Mark said
we
14 points.
No, Joe, let me finish. He said they're gonna win by at least 14, and we're gonna have to put Justin Fields in. Does that sound like we getting spanked?
No, it sounds like your quarterback got hit.
You're right, but this is what you said though. You said we haven't lost by 14 all year.
Like.
Yeah,
We haven't. Quarterback got hit.
We haven't.
So you were obviously Mark threw a little sauce on top of it, but the main thing was he crazy for thinking we're gonna lose by 14 points. And other people chimed in, oh, he crazy. And then you come on here and you gonna roll into Maryland and beat us by 11 when we haven't even lost like that except for week 1 because Jaden Daniels wasn't even the same. He was a legit rookie in week 1. But ever since then, we only lost 1 game to the Ravens, and it was a close game. It was a 7-point game in Baltimore. And you think y'all gonna roll up in our home and beat us by 11? Come on, are y'all better than Baltimore? I get y'all a different team. Y'all a different team. Our defense trash, but Baltimore's the best offense in the league.
They do.
And we lost by 7. So,
but they don't got no defense though. Like
but they got an offense, Vaughn. We care about what their offense.
I give you that. I would give you that. Our offense is exciting. We're getting better and better. I know people don't look at us as a good offense yet. I know that because we haven't did it consistently. But I'm telling you,
I think Russ gonna
y'all defense isn't a defense that's putting our offense like to notice. No disrespect. It's not like we're not worried.
All right, I think Russ not gonna have a great game.
Best offense that you've seen. This might be the best offense that you've seen
better as the season goes. Our defense have been getting better ever since as the season goes. It gets better.
Same with our offense. Just like Mark said, this isn't the same Commander team. This is the same Pittsburgh team. I said this when the year started. We're able to throw a punch this year, bro. I'm telling y'all, we can score on people.
Same team as last year. What changed really?
They got a quarterback now. They got a better quarterback.
All right, Mark, get him off the screen because he's not even making sense no more, bro. Please.
Time out. So we don't get better. We got 30 new starters.
I said y'all got better, Mark. I said y'all got better.
Y'all got a new quarterback. Y'all team is still the same team. Same tendency.
It's not the same team though, Mark. We got a new offensive coordinator, new quarterback coach, new what are you talking about? We got new like a lot of stuff. We got new 8 new people on the defensive side.
You're talking about your quarterback coach, and I'm talking about players that play. I'm not talking about the coaches. Yes, we got new coaches and everything. But we got a whole plethora of new. We got like a whole new 22 starting.
Mark, I never said y'all didn't get better. What are you talking about?
I'm saying you never said that we didn't get better. Yeah, we need to settle on. I never said that you didn't say that. I never said you
you
didn't say
start
that.
off by saying, and you don't think we got better, Mark. Y'all got
So look,
better. I said
Every
we're a
point that you're
different team from
making is the
last year.
same
whistle
point that
at,
we can
man.
make about you. The same point. Oh, y'all haven't played nobody. Y'all
Where the
haven't
ref
did
whistle,
this.
man?
Y'all haven't did anything neither.
Make the points then, Mark. I'm not gonna dispute the fact that we haven't played nobody. What I'm saying is we're at a point where this, my bad time, I gotta say this. We're at a point where this is a big test for us. And I got faith in Mike Tomlin and my boys coming off a bye week. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm not killing your faith. I'm not saying you shouldn't have faith. I'm telling you how I feel. What are you
Silence
talking?
Mark 2024. Remember this? I'm delusional.
You are.
Hold on.
There we go.
Hey,
There we go.
look,
See, there we go.
You
there we
are.
go. So look, Tuesday when we come back after the game, y'all gonna have a whole 2 days of rest because the game is Sunday at 1 p.m. You got Monday night, and then we're gonna come back on here.
I don't know if
Tuesday.
I want to get back on here with Mark. I gotta see how I'm feeling.
Look, it's gonna be. We're gonna make sure y'all have your own special moment.
No, I don't know. I can't
Y'all
hold you.
have
Cause
your own
it just be a lot of. He don't be hearing what I be saying. Like he just be
You say
like.
the same thing in circles, and then I can say the same thing that you say
Yeah.
about us, about you. You say the same thing. I don't get like I'm
But
giving out
my
facts.
point
And
is,
if you
I'm
say
not trying to
anything, it's
say
not
you're
good enough for you.
wrong, though. I'm not saying you're wrong. Just
You
when you
talking
say
trash because
something
we play
makes
on
sense.
Sunday. Oh, we can't beat you by 14, and we like the number 3
Hey,
scoring offense in the league.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
That's
Mark,
ridiculous. Okay,
Mark,
cool.
Go close the store, Mark.
Javon don't like it. Javon just don't like it. That's all.
Hey,
I
close
don't.
the store,
You know
Mark.
what?
Go
It's
close the
cool.
store, Mark.
It's cool. It's cool.
Mark,
Javon just
leave,
don't
bro.
like it.
Like,
Mark.
get out of here. I don't know
Mark.
why y'all let him in. Like, he just caused ruckus.
Oh man.
All right, Mark.
You said the same
Mark. We got the
exact
chat.
thing.
Mark,
We
get
got
out
the
the.
chat.
You can meet me in the chat, bro. I would be in the chat with you if you want to talk
Go
some more.
close the store, Mark. We trying
Like,
to make
get
sure
out of
we
here
do
before you
the
get
job.
All right,
fired.
I'm out. I'm out of here.
You ain't got to get like that, Mark. Woo, man, y'all. This
Listen,
is some
man.
barbershop talk right here, boy. Look, shout out to
Listen.
Cardo with the 199
Boy.
super chat, man. You got 21-24 Steelers. Oh man, I was trying to get Mark out of here before he said that.
Hey, real quick,
Go
Tom.
ahead, Jeff.
This is how I know we're gonna win. Mark pulled a tie. And with Ty did that, the Ravens won.
Hey.
when I was by myself and Ty popped up. but no,
Hey,
man.
it didn't look like that though. Hey,
When
hey,
that
Mark, help.
we're looking weak right now. I'm not gonna fake. I was like, but I think it's gonna be a good game. That's why I said 28-25. You know, Javon got about 11. You know, I had us beating the Ravens by 11. And look what happened. You know what I mean? So it sounds like a little similar to the Ravens panel. But I got 28-25. I do think we will be able to score on y'all. I think this gonna be the game where people are gonna really like say, all right, they for real, because people are still on the fence. I know you say y'all the underdogs. I don't think so. People are still saying,
nah.
I watched First Take, like you said. They
Me
said
too.
they want to learn more about y'all because Russ only played 2 games. That's what they
Facts.
said. They didn't say we were the better team. They said that they didn't learn more about y'all. You know,
Facts.
so I think this is a toss-up game, though. I do. I think it's toss. Like Javon said, you got a really great defense and a really great offense, but you got a rookie against a vet, Russell Wilson. So we're gonna see, and we at home. We undefeated at home.
We travel well, man. That's all I'm gonna say. We walk in the trap and take over people trap. Literally, like it's literally. So it's been games this year. The home team could not hear the play count and stuff like that. Like we take over traps, so I'm not worried about all that.
I told you, my boy JD better on the road.
Hey, it's gonna be feeling like he on the road. I'm telling you on Sunday. I know y'all trying to buy them towels to make it worth a while. You know what I'm saying? Don't bloody red towels, because it's gonna be some blood shit out that thing. It's gonna be some hitting out there.
You gonna learn, bro. JD.
I like JD. I think JD is a beast. I think he a beast. And I think we gonna make him fold. It's not that. It's if TJ Watt come up and strip sack him, he not folding. He just getting wadded. You feel what I'm saying? That is what happens. You don't gotta fold. We bend you. You feel what I'm saying? We fold you. You don't gotta do it. We do it for you. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm saying, y'all, we gonna rattle him? I don't think we're gonna rattle him. I think he's an excellent young stud. Like, I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I just think we make plays on defense. That's all. That's all that happened.
Can't wait.
You saw what happened with we lost that Cowboys game, but they took 5 tries from the half-yard line to get in the end zone.
That's the Cowboys. I'm sorry.
No, that's defense too. We can't, Landon Roberts came through and crack Cubs for that, and he been doing that ever since, like once a game.
No, man. We ain't the Cowboys, man. I'm sorry.
I know you had
Not
the
this year.
Cowboys. I'm just talking
Not this
about
year.
our red zone defense.
Oh, hold
How
on,
we
hold on,
fight.
hold on. Y'all are the Cowboys. Name about 6 players.
Nah.
Name 6 players from your roster. They came from Dallas. What you mean?
We ain't got 6. We got 4.
Noah Brown, Tyler Biotish, was it Dante Fowler?
Like, yeah, y'all loaded.
And Dan Quinn. And Joe Witt.
Joe Witt. Like, come on, Joe. But look, it ain't about us. I want to say this. Vaughn, I thought you was going to say it. I'm not supposed to be the one to say this, but Joe, what's the Steelers' record against Lamar Jackson?
That's Lamar Jackson. That's a division opponent.
I'm just saying. No, quarterbacks
Lamar,
of that ilk.
Real quick, Tomo. No, this is Lamar Jackson.
We're used to playing Lamar. We
said quarterback like this. That's why it's gonna be a good. That's why I think it's gonna be a good game.
Hold on. This year a little different. This year's a little different with Lamar. But Lamar never really threaded a needle constantly. He never threaded a needle all game on somebody. He was like Jaden Daniels is really good passer and a really good runner. Lamar Jackson was a good passer and a great runner. This year he upped it up a notch. I'll give him that. But in the past, JD's different. It's a different breed. And the play caller is different. Like the Ravens play caller, they ain't on Cliff Kingsbury level. Come on now. Look. He's taking it as a personal shot. He's a fact. I mean, Lamar struggled with the Steelers.
Yeah, that's our little brother. He out back right now getting the leads. He out back right now getting the leads up at the Steelers headquarters. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even worried about the Cowboys right now. Y'all beat us. Don't worry about that. It ain't about BTA. Now let's
yeah, we got Baltimore next week. I started off, fellas, with the last words. I got y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me on. I didn't know that, y'all was gonna bring that extra on here like that. That kind of threw me for a loop,
Undertaker, man. Undertaker.
I'm gonna have to get at him in the chat real quick though, because he be tripping sometimes, y'all. Don't worry about him. That's my boy. He already
getting beat up by Blaze in the chat now. So
Blaze getting out of
Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze, let him know, Blaze.
So go ahead.
So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for having me on. Shout out to the whole network. RBO, we're lit, we're live. You feel me? Tune into the next episode. We got a new contest coming up on Monday. Stay tuned. Check out real.ballers.only on Instagram for the update on that. Shout out to my Magic. We're playing the Pelicans right now. Hopefully we can get a win without Paulo soon, because he's not gonna be back for a little while. And Steelers, man. You hear what Joe said. You heard what Mark said. We can't stop him. JD different. TJ Watt ain't doing nothing. He gonna have a Tony Snell game. 0-0-0-0. That's what they said. They said they gonna Tony Snell you, TJ. He heard you. That's all I gotta say, man. I appreciate y'all.
I'll go, Tomo. Shout out to the whole R2L network. Shout out to the whole R2L family. Shout out to the whole network for growing from month to month. Every single show had grew from September to October. So kudos to everybody. Shout out to RBO Vaughn. Shout out to Mr. Get Done Son Tomo. Shout out to Mark for coming on. I ain't gonna lie, Mark threw me off. He threw me off. He threw me off. I didn't want it to be 2-on-1, 3-on-1. You know what I mean? I like 1-on-1. I do.
Yeah, it was better that way.
I like 1-on-1. Nothing gets marked. This is period.
Everything gets marked. Sorry, not go ahead.
I never want to feel like it's two. I feel like when it's 2-on-1, whoever has more is a disadvantage. That's how I look at it. I like the 1-on-1 battle. And me and Vaughn never had a debate. So I was ready for this. But it was a good debate. I felt like we both brought up some good points. At the end of the day, I think we both are in agreement on a lot of things. It's just the outcome we disagree on. So my boy JD5, man, I mean, he different. He answers every call. I'm sorry. I mean, he just is like every obstacle he faces, he answers. He hasn't failed yet. Like he hasn't. Make adjustments from game to game. We got home. They know how important this game is. We got Marshall Lattimore in the building. He's gonna be talking to them corners on the sideline. Hey, this is what you gotta do. What you gotta do, right? I saw him working out with St. Jude's on his first day there. I said, okay, St. Jude's gonna learn from this. But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be no blowout. If it's gonna be any blowout, not blowout. If it's gonna be any separation, it's gonna be on our end. The Steelers are not going to beat us by 10 plus. That's not going to happen. They're not going to beat us, period. But we're going to win this game. And B-Rob or not, shout out to the whole network one time. Sacramento, it's my butt the floor with the Clippers.
Hey, Tomo, before you go right quick, comment my bad. Joe, this is how I think we'll win by 11 or 10 or something like that. We'll be up by 7 at the end, force a turnover, kick a field goal, and y'all try to score at the end, game over. Go ahead, Tomo.
Okay.
Joe, telling you. Go ahead, Tomo.
This is going to be one of the best 1 o'clock. See, this is why Troy Vincent did the schedules right this year. Outside of the Cowboys being bad, but this is literally the matchup that the NFL chat has been waiting for. You got the AFC North versus the NFC East. You already had the NFC East. I'm glad you said that right after.
No, the best of the NFC East, best of the AFC North. You got to say that. Go ahead.
Facts.
We're number 1.
I could say the best of the AFC North. The winners in the NFC East. It's still a rivalry over here. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I want to say, because we've been talking trash about this for like all last year. So now it's here. All of us done already beat the Browns. Shout out to the Ravens for not handling work. See, I wasn't going to throw a shot, Chris, but I had to. Everybody done beat the Browns. Majority of the teams done already beat up on the Giants. So now it's like the cream got to rise to the top. Now we're going to see what Jaden Daniels going to do. We're going to see what Russ and them going to do. And I got to get out of here because my rookie of the year is playing Zach Edey. So I got to go out and see what Alex is about to do. So shout out to everybody on the network. Shout out to everybody that sent the super chat. Let me go back over those right quick. What I say was that. So we got to say shout out to Dave, AFC North versus NFC East. # let's go. He's been a member for 15 months. I'm going to say shout out again, Cardo. Who's your X Factor? I think that's what really sparked everything, and that's when Mark came in. But we already know who the X Factor is going to be. Joe said Noah Brown. I remember that. So I'm going to be waiting to see a Cowboy. Shout out to Blaze with the 199 again. He said Vaughn was cooking. Shout out to Blaze again. He rolled right back with another 199. He said bring your market. That's still the debate with the 1v1. And then shout out to Cardo with the 199. He gave a score 21-24. He got the Steelers winning it. And speaking of the debate, though, y'all boys was going at it. I will say this. Y'all definitely are.
We're brothers.
Hey, I don't know if I remember this. We were 7-1, I think, but we had Jason Campbell. And we had to play the Steelers. And I remember an analyst said he ain't throw no interception the whole year, and he threw 2 against the Steelers. Me, Vaughn, my father, and I think J-Mo, we went to a bar or something and watched the game. And Troy Polamalu injured Clint Portis, and that season went down from there. But that was Jason Campbell.
Hey, Joe, you should never said that though, man.
That's Jason Campbell. I mean, I was thinking about that. I'm like, yo, what's the difference? Difference is the Pittsburgh Steelers were legit probably the best team in the AFC if it wasn't the Patriots. They had Troy Polamalu, all them guys over there. And we had Jason Campbell. We got JD5, man. It's different. It's a different day.
You alive, right? You alive, right?
As long as I got JD5, I'm alive.
They're gonna be singing that after the game. Shout out to our superstar members before we get out of here. And shout out to Worm, Joe, Dave, myself, Teddy, Cardo, Coach, Vaughn, Lamar, Giovanni, and Chris. And shout out to the intro, Joe.
Huh?
Not the exit, the intro. Shout out.
Oh, Lambo Anlo.
Shout out to Lambo Anlo for doing the intro. Shout out to Ed for doing the logo, man. Joke's like, what? I gotta go.
I was about to.
Well, after that, man, it's time to go, man. We gotta get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. See y'all Tuesday. New schedule.
Make the announcement. We didn't make an announcement.
There you go. You're right. Okay, so we're gonna do this and we're gonna clip it up. So starting next week, the Refuse to Lose main show is now going to 2 episodes a week. We've been giving y'all so much content for 4 days a week, and we appreciate y'all for being around and sticking with us. But as you know, the network is growing. And it's hard to clip these things up, man. Y'all been in the comments, but y'all ain't help us out with no editors. If y'all can find the editors, we can probably go back to 4 days a week. But right now, we're going to 2 days a week, and those 2 days are going to be Tuesdays and Fridays. If you're asking yourself why we're doing Tuesdays and Fridays, become a member and we'll explain it.
Peace. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe, and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.